Good morning. Ryan's here.
Maida Coleman is here.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. How are you?
Thanks.
Great,
And you?
great. Real good, thank you. So far, it's a beautiful morning and it smells great fresh air smell outside.
Group share.
Morning, Commissioner.
Good morning.
Kenny's on.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman.
Is Holzman on? We'll give another minute or two for Commissioner Holzman.
Holzman's on.
Okay, Commissioner, that brings us all into attendance. So we will go ahead and call the agenda meeting to order. We have a pretty short one today, just 3 orders, no other discussion, no case discussion, no presentations. So first up, again, we're continuing to conduct these for WebEx for the foreseeable future. I'm asking that anyone participating, please mute unless you need to speak. And our first order of business is to approve the minutes from June 17th, 2020 agenda. You all have seen those. Are there any additions or corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor of approving the agenda minutes from June 17th, 2020, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Those minutes are approved 5-0. Tariffs and new orders. First up today is file number ER 2020-0311. This is in the matter of the Empire District Electric Company's filing for authority to implement rate adjustments related to the company's fuel and purchase power adjustment required in 20 CSR 4240-20.090. So this order establishes a procedural schedule with an evidentiary hearing set for September 10th. Would like to point out that this is a physical in-person hearing that will be at the Governor Office Building, assuming that there are no second wave flare-ups of COVID that would require us to move that to the web. So this will be our first physically scheduled hearing since February sometime. So with that, I recommend that we approve the order as drafted version 1. Commissioner Kinney?
I support the order.
Commissioner Roop?
I'm in support as well.
Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
And Commissioner Holzman.
I support the order.
All right. Again, that'll be a physical hearing on September 10th. All those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
The order is approved 5-0. Next up, file number EO 2018-0211. This is in the matter of Union Electric Company, DBA Ameren, Missouri's third filing to implement regulatory changes in furtherance of energy efficiency as allowed by MEA. The Commission previously approved an agreement in 2018 for Ameren's MEA Cycle 3 plan. Due to COVID and social distancing, the company has had difficulties with their residential multifamily and residential single-family programs. So on June 10th, several parties, including Ameren, staff, OPC, and the Division of Energy, Consumers Council of Missouri, and NRDC, submitted a stipulation and agreement that would amend the savings calculations for income-eligible programs. The intent of this is to allow the programs to safely target unoccupied units due to tenant turnover or building renovations. So the unopposed June 10th agreement will revise the terms of the revised Ameren Missouri 2019 through 2021 energy efficiency plan to identify how savings will be determined for vacant or repurposed multifamily property and single-family low-income properties that are vacant for 30 days or more. So I'd like to commend the companies and the signatories for adapting and thinking of ways to still make these programs relevant and available to low-income customers while accounting for social distancing. I support the order as drafted, which approves the June 10th stipulation and agreement, and recommend that we approve the order as drafted version 1. Commissioner Kinney?
I support the order as well.
Commissioner Root?
I am supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman?
I am in support of the order.
And Commissioner Holzman.
I support the order.
All right, all those in favor of approving the order as drafted version 1 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
The order is approved 5-0. Final order today is file number AW 2020-0356. This is in the matter of a working case to consider best practices for recovery of past due utility customer payments after the COVID-19 pandemic emergency. So in May, the Commission opened this investigatory docket to allow stakeholders to discuss the best ways that utilities can handle recovery issues for past due amounts owed by customers impacted by COVID. Last week, staff filed a motion requesting that the Commission either terminate this investigation or extend our ex parte and extra record communication rules in Chapter 4 to this investigatory docket. Now, this docket is not a contested case, so there are no parties. Staff is concerned that since there are 2 pending contested cases concerning the financial impacts from COVID, that there may be overlapping issues between the 2 cases and this investigation. I don't support staff's first request to close this investigation. I mean, we have many utilities of various sizes, and I think that this file is a way for all interested stakeholders to participate and share their perspectives, ideas, and concerns. Now, as far as the second request to extend the rules concerning ex parte and extra record communication, I mean, those rules already apply to the 2 pending contested cases, so I don't see how extending the rules to this investigation really prevents a potential violation in those cases. So furthermore, under our rules definitions for ex parte and extra record communications, discussions regarding general regulatory policy are not restricted. And since this investigatory docket is intended to be a place to discuss a topic involving general regulatory policy, trying to extend the rules to this file won't really solve anything and may actually have the unintended consequence of limiting permitted discussions. So if and when the Commission makes a decision and a determination in those contested cases, we're going to do so based on the record in those 2 cases. So I support this order, which, as staff also requested, directs various stakeholders to answer certain questions since the investigation will continue. And this is an order drafted version 1. Commissioner Kinney?
That was an excellent explanation, and I support the order.
Thank you. Commissioner Root?
I am supporting the order.
Commissioner Coleman?
I support the order.
And Commissioner Holzman?
I support.
All right. All those in favor of approving this order as drafted version 1 say aye. Aye.
Aye.
That order is approved 5-0. So that concludes reports and orders today. The only thing left is upcoming scheduling. Thursday, June 25th, we have an evidentiary hearing in WC 2020-0181. This is Beecham v. Missouri American Water Company. Judge Graham is presiding via Zoom at 10 a.m. Wednesday, July 1st, we will have agenda at 10:15 a.m. Friday, July 3rd is, of course, the beginning of the Independence Day weekend. Wednesday, July 8th, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. Then there will be an evidentiary hearing in EC 2020-0183. This is Feckin v. Empire. Judge Graham will be presiding via WebEx beginning at 9 a.m. in that contested case. Tuesday, July 9th, we have a local public hearing in WR 2020-0264. This is in the matter of Raytown Water Company's request for annual operating revenue increase. This is at noon via WebEx. Thursday, July 14th, another local public hearing, WR 2020-0275. This is the matter of Elms Hill Utility Operating Company's request for water rate increase. That will be at 6 p.m. via WebEx. Wednesday, July 15th, agenda at 10:15 a.m. Monday, July 20th through Wednesday, July 22nd will be the NARUC 2020 Policy Summit, which is going to be conducted via virtual meetings. Wednesday, July 22nd, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. And Wednesday, July 29th, we have agenda at 10:15 a.m. So that gets us out scheduling through the end of July. Are there any questions, concerns, or requests regarding scheduling?
Mr. Chairman, would you go back over what you said about July 9th? I think you said it was on a Tuesday. I just want to make sure I have my information correct. Since my
Well-
calendar says the Thursday, so I want to
Well-
make sure my dates.
You are right. It does say Thursday on the calendar, but it says Tuesday on my sheet. So,
All right, that happens. They both
Yeah.
start with a T. They
Yeah.
start with a T and end with a Y.
yeah,
So Thursday the 9th, and then there was something on the 14th.
on the 14th is a local public hearing as well. That's
Okay.
Elm Hills Utility. So the 9th is Raytown Water Company, and the 14th is Elm Hills.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for pointing out that clarification. Any other requests, concerns, or questions regarding scheduling through the end of July? All right, hearing none. Thank you, Commissioner, for pointing that out. We have no other business coming before the body today, so we will stand adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Mr. Chairman.
Commissioners.
Thank you, commissioners.
Thanks, guys.